Car buying for seniors, how we protect retired buyers from predatory car dealers. Hello everyone, Kevin Hunter here, the Homework Guy, and joining me shortly is my trusty co-host, Amazing Elizabeth. Today we're talking about one of my favorite groups of car buying customers in the world, seniors or retired folks. You are hands down some of the best customers our hassle-free car buying service has ever worked with. But here's the kicker, and this is not necessarily good news. Because on your own, you're also the single most victimized group of car buyers in the United States. The worst car deals I have ever seen in my 16 years in the business, nearly 100% of the time, the raw deal happened to a senior car buyer. Now, that doesn't mean senior car buyers aren't smart, because they are. It means car dealers know exactly how to spot someone they think they can take advantage of, and retired folks have a giant bullseye painted on their back when they walk into a car lot for two reasons. Dealers see a little gray hair or perhaps a bit slower walk, and they know a couple of key facts about you. You are likely to, 1, trust people too much, and 2, you often pay with cash. Today, I'm going to tell you exactly why that is, give you some real-life examples, and share what you can do to protect yourself. I'll also explain why our Homework Guy team loves working with seniors and why you make such great customers for our hassle-free car buying service. And this show idea, it actually came from one of you. An audience member calling himself Stormin' Norman, who commented on our recent video, Why Cash Isn't King. He said, "Great info as always, thanks. How about a video on retired people looking for a car and paying cash?" Well, thanks for your request, Stormin' Norman. You asked, and now we're delivering. Elizabeth, come on in here, and let's get right into it. Well, before you get rolling, Liz, I'm wondering if Stormin' Norman is a weather guy.
That's what I keep saying. All right, first, let me talk about why seniors make great customers for the Homework Guy car buying service. When we work with a senior or retired car buyer, the whole experience is different from a typical customer. You're patient. You're willing to follow our lead and give us the needed time to find the right deal. You appreciate fair and honest treatment. It's something our coaches always deliver on, and quite frankly, you don't get enough of that in today's world. You're also very polite. We thank you for that. You don't scream at us on the phone because a dealer didn't respond to you in 15 minutes. And when we save you thousands of dollars and hours of frustration, you really truly appreciate it. Here's the truth. Seniors remind me of how car buying used to be, when a handshake meant something, when people expected honesty and they got it. Unfortunately, that expectation is exactly what puts a target on your back with car dealers.
Why car dealers target seniors? Dealers know many seniors have savings or retirement funds, meaning they can afford to pay in cash, and the dealer wants the money you have. All of it.
All of it.
They know seniors aren't always shopping with online tools, so they may not see what a normal fair market price is in today's market. Seniors tend to be more trusting, especially if someone who acts nice, seems sweet, and is friendly. Seniors sometimes feel embarrassed about asking tough questions or walking away from a deal. To a dealer, that combination is like spotting a slow-moving deer in hunting season. And yes, I'm saying the quiet part out loud.
So remember the story we did on Mike C? He's a retired buyer from North Dakota. Let me tell you about one of our recent success stories involving a retired car buyer because it shows exactly why our service exists. Mike C is a retired man from North Dakota. He went to a dealer in South Dakota to buy a used 2017 Ford Explorer. Now here's where things went wrong. The dealer overcharged him by $10,500 for a used 2017 Ford Explorer. The tires on the car were so bad, Mike had to stop and buy a new set just to get home.
When Mike got home, something didn't sit right. He knew about us through his son, so he reached out to us. We ran his situation through our AI-based legal analysis process. Yes, the Homework Guy team uses AI in smart ways to protect you, and we found a critical legal mistake the dealer made. Under South Dakota law, a dealer must transfer a vehicle title within 45 days of the sale. If they fail to do that, the law says the deal can be rescinded. Well, guess what? They didn't transfer Mike's title. In fact, they mailed it to him, signed on the back with a letter saying, "Transferring the title is your job, and if you don't, you can be charged with a misdemeanor in court." It goes to show you how little dealers actually know about the law. We helped him write a response letter, a very good letter at that, explaining that the deal was legally void. No lawyers involved. Mike didn't have to go to court. Just the right legal language written in the right format. We got that dealer to fold.
Here's what happened next. The dealer sent Mike an $8,000 check for his traded vehicle and the cost of the new tires. They came with a truck and trailer to pick up the 2017 Explorer. They paid off the loan with Mike's credit union, confirmed by the credit union itself. Mike got his money back. The headache was gone, and the dealer was left holding the bag for their own bad behavior. That's the power of knowing your rights and having someone like us in your corner. Kevin tells his whole story in the video titled, Dealer Rips Off the Wrong Customer, Epic Fail. And it was. Go back and watch that show if you missed it.
Here's why paying cash can put a bigger target on your back. Seniors who pay cash for cars are even more vulnerable to dealer tricks. Why? Because in dealers' mind, you're ruining their chance to make thousands of extra dollars in financing profits. When you pay cash, they may try to jack up the price of the car to make up for lost opportunity for finance profits. They may add unnecessary products like warranties, gap, or window etching. Yes, believe it or not, they might charge you for gap insurance, something only a buyer with an oversized bloated car loan needs, not a cash buyer. They may even refuse to honor the deal unless you finance for a little while, which is often also a scam. We've done an entire video on why cash isn't king anymore, and Storm and Norman's comment shows people are starting to realize it. But here's the bottom line. Cash buyers, and especially senior cash buyers, need to be a lot more careful.
Here's part of the problem, the typical nice, trusting senior attitude and how dealers exploit it. A lot of older buyers go into a dealership thinking, they wouldn't lie to me. They seem like nice people. I'm sure the price is fair. They said they would give me their best deal. They also think, I don't want to make anyone mad, so I'll just sign. That attitude is what the industry calls a laydown, a customer who doesn't negotiate, doesn't ask questions, and signs whatever is put in front of them. I really hate that term, but it's exactly how dealers see you.
So here's some tips for seniors buying a car. If you're going to do this yourself, here are some practical steps to protect yourself. Number 1, never shop alone. Bring someone you trust who understands car buying. Even better yet, bring the Homework Guy team into the deal from the very beginning. Number 2, don't ever be afraid or worried about how it would look to walk away. No deal is worth getting ripped off over. Number 3, don't tell them you're paying cash right away. Make them work for the sale and get it all in writing before you reveal that you have the cash to pay for the car. Number 4, get a pre-purchase inspection of every used car, especially for used cars, bad tires, worn brakes, hidden frame damage. Dealers won't tell you unless you ask. Number 5, demand to see the out-the-door price in writing before you commit to anything. And number 6, be wary of add-ons, extended warranties, which are garbage, nitrogen tires, paint protection, all massive profit makers for dealers.
Here's why our service is perfect for retired buyers. When seniors use our hassle-free car buying service, they get an experienced car coach who does all the negotiating for you. Also protection from overpricing and sneaky dealer fees and add-ons. Legal and industry knowledge the average car buyer simply doesn't have. You also get peace of mind, knowing that you're getting a fair deal. And maybe most importantly, you never have to feel rushed, pressured, or confused.
Some closing thoughts for our seniors in the audience. We love working with you because you appreciate what we do. You value honesty, you're patient, and you respect the process. But that respect for others can work against you in a car dealership where the game is rigged in the dealer's favor. That's why our team exists, to level the playing field and make sure that you're treated fairly. So, Storm and Norman, thanks for the idea on this video. And to every senior out there, whether you're buying your next car tomorrow or 3 years from now, remember, the Homework Guy team will always have your back.
That's right. And if the prospect of buying a car with cash intimidates you and you want real help finding the best price with no tricks or add-ons, check out the Homework Guy's hassle-free car buying service on our website. It's the smartest way to beat the dealer at their own games, and we now have a super convenient red button on our home screen for you to click on. It says, click here for our car buying service. And we do all the work for you so you don't have to. It's very easy to do. We find you the closest match to the vehicle that you're looking for, and you can get started with us by either visiting the website, thehomeworkguy.com, and reading the hassle-free car buying write-up, or you can text me for more information at 701-441-3399.
To all of you long-term viewers and subscribers out there, and especially you senior viewers, you guys rock. God bless you all. I'm Kevin Hunter, the Homework Guy, signing off on behalf of Alex Stevens, our auto expert, the amazing Elizabeth, our master negotiator, and the entire hassle-free Homework Guy car buying team. Stick with us a moment as we scroll through some of our recent 5-star Google reviews. Thank you for watching.